Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke is determined to reclaim Forrester creations for the Forresters, but an unanticipated supporter might just crop. As she navigates this complex geography, she could forge a surprising connection with a former adversary, but will this new alliance serve as a lifeline or lead her into a trap? As Brooke entered the room, she stumbled upon Steffi and Hope deep in discussion about the Forrester creations preemption. Seeing the pressure, she snappily made her exit. Making her way to the CEO's office, she set up Daphne, passionately trying to convert Carter that his successes at Forrester Creations come with significant offerings. Originally, Brooke harbored dubieties about Steffi's motives upon her return to the office, but soon honored that Steffi was employing an analogous strategy, appealing to Carter's sense of morality. In that moment, Brooke realized she might have not just one, but potentially two abettors in her corner, with Steffi being one of them. Could this indicate an implicit alliance to restore the company to the Forresters? It's hard to believe that Brooke would have supported Steffi's original scheme to separate Hope and Carter, indeed if she had the inclination. Brooke stood her ground fiercely when Ridge lashed out at Hope, hurling cuts. Still, with Steffi's strategy now evolving to image her own intentions, a collaboration might just be on the horizon. Still, Zen could step in to vouch for Brooke's ongoing sweats to bring the company back to the Forresters, if Steffi questions Brooke's commitment to their participated thing. Although Brooke may not wish to tear Hope and Carter piecemeal, she's forcefully committed to guiding Carter down from his deceived choices regarding the LLC. The only concern girding the implicit alliance between Steffi and Brooke is the threat it poses for Steffi herself. Steffi has formerly conceded that the tableware filling of the company preemption has been the reunion of her parents. Discovering that Brooke has been working behind the scenes could hang that fragile bond. Teaming up with Steffi was no way part of Brooke's plan, but having a mate could bring her near to achieving her ultimate thing, which is what truly matters to her. Brooke's grim pursuit of Ridge has sparked enterprises. Is there a chance Brooke will eventually stop contending for Ridge and reclaim her own respect? After a moment of violent drama where Brooke eventually stood up for herself by slighting Ridge, observers compactly felt a hint of stopgap. But now, it seems like Brooke has regressed to her old ways, continuously reminding Ridge of their so-called fortune and contending for his return. While some suckers might sympathize with Ridge, viewing Brooke's decision as a treason of their relationship, Brooke maintains that she's amusement in the stylish interests of Forrester Creations. She's seeking to restore the company to Ridge and Steffi, yet it's easy to understand why Ridge might be reluctant about that prospect. It's egregious that Ridge doesn't trust Brooke, and that might indeed impact his waffling back and forth between her and Taylor. Ridge's rapid-fire reunion with Taylor speaks volumes about the significance of his bond with Brooke. It appears that Ridge had one bottom forcefully planted in his history with Taylor, as his transition down from Brooke was remarkably nippy. Still, it might raise eyebrows, but we all know it's a familiar pattern, if this were a fresh circumstance. Ridge constantly gravitates back to Taylor whenever his relationship with Brooke hits a hitch, so it's high time Brooke opens her eyes to this reality. Whenever challenges arise, Ridge artificially rushes to Taylor, who really should start cultivating some tone respect for herself. Actually, both women need to find some tone respect and realize their idol is more a zero than a knight in shining armor. Ridge is simply not hubby material, he's a player. Taylor appears to be happy playing alternate swindle in Ridge's affections, acting as a stage heft for Brooke until Ridge eventually realizes he wants his true love back. This ongoing love triangle is starting to feel like a no-way ending cycle, and maybe it's time for B&B to let Ridge, Taylor and Brooke step off this grim carousel. We particularly wish Brooke would stop contending for Ridge to come back and rather prioritize her own tone respect by moving forward with her life. Sorely, as long as the show clings to the idea of Ridge and Brooke as the ultimate couple, that seems doubtful. An important day at Forrester Creations, as Steffi might learn she isn't as smart as she's convinced herself she is. Brooke made her case to Ridge. He's her fortune and she'll get him back. She'll also get Ridge his family company back no matter what she has to do to make that be. She has formerly tried logic with Carter so that he'll see the error of his way, and may be getting through to him. Still, she's about to learn just a little too important about what's really going on at Forrester Creations. When Brooke overhears Steffi talking with Daphne, She realizes there's further going on with this scent queen than meets the eye. While she isn't sure if Ridge is in on Steffi's little plan, she now knows that Hope has been right each on. Steffi is over to commodity no good and Brooke needs to find out exactly what's going on. Will she just defy Steffi as Brooke is apt to do? Daphne gets around as she pours on the charm and coitus appeal with Carter formerly again. Carter finds it hard to repel a beautiful woman who comes with narcotic spices, but he's going to repel Daphne if it's the last thing he does. He has a good thing going with Hope and isn't about to ruin it with a tawdry affair. As their little meeting goes on, Carter starts wondering if there's further passing with Daphne than meets the eye. Is she up to commodity? Should he be cautious of her? When Daphne inked with Forrester Creations out of nowhere, it sounded too good to be true. Maybe and that's why Carter needs to get to the bottom of effects now before he screws up everything he and Hope have worked for. Luna Nozawa wants to shoot her mama a communication. Luna asks for Bill help with that. Could Bill go one step further and arrange a surprise reunion for Luna and Poppy? Liam Spencer has another heart-to-heart with his father. In that scene, Liam reminded Bill about Luna's crimes. While Bill said that he'd moved on, Liam mentioned that Kelly Spencer nearly lost her mama, Steffi. Luna was hearkening and for the first time sounded truly regretful. It's teased that Luna will shoot a communication to her mama. Luna will ask for Bill's help in doing this. Suckers just watched as Luna expressed guilt to Bill after eavesdropping Liam's discussion. Luna realized that she had turned on her family for a fantasy. Luna felt awful about doing that to John Finnegan. It seems Luna will also feel poorly about what she did to her own mama. The last time Poppy saw Luna, she made it clear she wasn't forgiven. At the same time, Poppy will always love her son. Maybe remission might come a bit easier if Luna actually felt bad about her crimes. Despite spending time in captivity, Luna continued to trash-talk her mama to Bill. While Luna is starting to realize the damage she's done, Poppy is frenetically wondering what happened to her son. When Luna asks Bill to help her shoot a communication to Poppy, he might go one step further. Luna might be allowing of a letter or dispatch. Bill might agree to post the letter to Poppy on Luna's behalf. Still, Bill knows that seeing the guilt on Luna's face would be much better than just some words on a piece of paper. Poppy would need to really see in Luna's eyes that she's changed. Bill might invite Poppy over without telling Luna ahead of time. When Poppy arrives, Luna will scramble to hide. Still, what if Bill suddenly calls Luna down to face Poppy? Bill might suppose that Luna's treatment and guilt might fix effects with Poppy. Still, what if Poppy has the contrary response? What if Bill's treatment and reunion plan backfires in the worst possible way? We've each done this for a veritably long time and it could get banal veritably fluently. I suppose we're both committed to not making it banal, and to try to find commodity new for us and for the followership.